Hello to everybody. I'd like to provide this video regarding the old radio receiver, which is actually tube receiver, of course, which is very old. At this moment, we just passed 70 years of this example of this one piece, which is still existing, and we may say still operable in a good condition. The name of this radio receiver is Elektrit Automatic. Elektrit Automatic. This is actually Polish receiver, which is done in a factory in the city Vilnius in Poland in 1939. This production of this model was started in August of 1939. As you know, everything was stopped by the Second World War, which stopped everything, all the industry in Poland. This receiver has a long story. And why I want to describe it, why I want to tell you about it, because this is very unusual. The technique used for this type of receiver is not popular completely. And to keep this radio running, I had to develop to understand all the construction, all the schematic, which is not existing, of course. So I had to understand, to develop everything by myself. The tubes were blown, of course, many times. Many tubes were blown, but still I may say that this receiver is working with a set of tubes which was provided for it by factory, of course changed, but not types not changed, except the first tube, which I couldn't get the good quality, proper quality at these days. These tubes are nearly 70 years old, and most of them for sure are very weak, very bad, even if they are working. So you must understand why I had to change the tube just by changing the connections. I used a modern tube, ECH81. The story of this tube radio is started in my family in 1945, after Second World War. This was a gift, marriage gift to my mother, purchased by my father to her. He purchased it in the Polish city Krakow, and this was probably the most expensive, the best Polish radio in Poland produced ever. And maybe, let's say, there was one better type which was going to be produced, but this type is actually not available. This one was produced. This one could be met, and the price was horrible before Second World War. After war, of course, also. Why so unusual? Okay, let's say let's start to see what is it. I switched the radio on. First thing which you can observe is very nice, very rich scale, which is done by the glass, transducing the light of in the glass. The scale is in very good condition. The radio was kept in my family, and